जय माता। Okay, hello, bonjour. Bonjour, everybody. So I have come live today. So I'll be teaching you the prepositions, les prépositions en français. Alors, I hope you are able to see me. So I'm a French language coach expert. Okay. So I'll be starting off with the live series. Today I have taken up this topic, les prépositions. Okay. So I hope you are able to see my screen and okay. Now there are three prepositions which I have taken. One is sur, dans, en. Okay. Now what is the difference between these three? Sur, dans, and en. So they are like more or less similar, है ना? So we feel like okay, sur is on, dans is in, and en is also in. Okay, but where and how we use it? Okay. Now the preposition sur, it presents different problems. Okay, it is not always translated by on in English. It's not always translated by on. Okay, so how we can use it through examples? Now, par exemple, l'ordinateur est sur le tableau. Ou bien, l'ordinateur est sur le bureau. Okay. Okay. So here, sur is acting as on, right? L'ordinateur est sur le bureau. The computer is on the desk. So this sur is sur, which means on. Okay. Now, the second example, le deuxième exemple, son appartement donne sur le Panthéon. Alors ici, sur, ça veut pas dire on, mais c'est comme his apartment looks out on the Panthéon. Ça veut dire quoi? It is like situated on that specific place, Panthéon. Okay, his apartment is situated or located near Panthéon. Okay. Then we have la ville donne sur la mer. La ville donne sur la mer. Now this is not on. This sur means the villa faces the ocean. So it is in front of the ocean. Okay, so here we have different types of what you say, the usage. Okay, the usage of this preposition sur. D'accord? All right. Now, this was about preposition sur. I have few more examples. Par exemple, il a 15 000 euros sur son compte. Now, ici, sur, ça veut pas dire on his account. Ça veut dire il possède, okay, 15 000, this certain amount of money in his account, that he possesses this much of money. Donc, on peut dire il a 15 000 euros sur son compte. Okay? Okay, ça veut dire he has 15,000 euros in his account. Sur son compte. Okay. Now, okay, why I'm teaching all these? Because these are very, minute things, very small things, but they do, make an impact in your writing stuff. So when you're writing for TEF Canada, TCF Canada, be it DELF, DALF, etc., when you use these sort of certain expressions, they definitely, they make a difference. Okay. Another example, elle n'a pas d'argent sur elle. Elle n'a pas d'argent sur elle. Again, it doesn't mean that she doesn't have money on her. It's like she doesn't have any money with her. Okay. Now, at the moment, she doesn't have any penny. Okay. So, on peut dire, for example, if I do not have money at the moment, I can say, désolé, j'ai pas d'argent sur moi. Okay. We can simply say this. J'ai pas d'argent sur moi. Okay. All right. So, we say she doesn't have any money with her. The next, la cuisine fait 2 mètres sur 3. La cuisine fait 2 mètres sur 3. Ça veut dire the kitchen measures 2 by 3 meters. Out of 3 meters, the kitchen is 2 meters. Okay, so it's 2 meters out of 3, right? So this is how we can use sur. La cuisine fait 2 mètres sur 3, right? Okay, I hope you've understood this. I can read the comments if anybody has comments mentioned. Okay, no. Right. Okay, now we have a few more examples. Il travaille 4 jours sur 7. Okay, il travaille 4 jours sur 7. This is again, he works 4 out of 7 days. Okay, il travaille 4 jours sur 7. Out of. Okay, so it is not on 7. It's like he works 4 days out of those 7 days. Okay, 4 jours sur 7. So I don't know if you know. Okay, I have written this example also. 24 by 7. When somebody is working 24 hours continuously, 7 days, we say 4 mois. Désolé, 24 heures sur 24. Okay. Now I have this example below. Okay, one more example. Elle a une chance sur 2 de réussir. Elle a une chance sur 2 de réussir. She has 1 chance out of 2 to succeed. So 1 out of 2. So 1 chance or 1 opportunity, you can say, to succeed. So, she has उसके पास 2 रास्ते हैं, 2 opportunities हैं. उसमें से उसके पास सिर्फ एक है जो उसको success दिला सकता है. Right? So we can say, désolé, elle a une chance sur 2 de réussir. Okay? Then next is the supermarché est ouvert 24 heures sur 24. This is what I was trying to say just now. 24 heures sur 24. 24 by 7. So when I have to say 24 by 7 or 24 hours, then I can say 24 heures sur 24. So this supermarket is open 24 hours a day. Right? This is how we use this preposition sur. Okay. Then you have here, okay, the next slide, it is, as you can see, sur is not always translated by on in English. Okay, it's not always translated by on in English. Okay, and as the following examples shown, on is not always translated by sur. So let's say अगर हमें कभी भी कोई सेंटेंस में हमें कुछ लिखना है जहाँ पे हमको ऑन यूज करना है, तो जरूरी नहीं है कि आप हमेशा ऑन को स्यूर से ट्रांसलेट करेंगे. ठीक है, we can use different versions also, maybe of not using sur. Now कैसे, for example, ici par exemple on peut dire il se promène dans la rue. Now, of course, रोड के अंदर तो कोई वॉक नहीं करेगा ना. So, il se promène dans la rue, they are walking on the street. On peut pas dire il se promène sur la rue, है ना? On the, so it's not a literal translation. On peut dire il se promène dans la rue. Ils vont au théâtre le jeudi. Ils vont au théâtre le jeudi. Okay, they go to the theater on Thursdays. Now here we have not used sur. And always there is one thing you have to remember with date, with days, we do not use any articles except this la, right? So with date it is always le. Similarly with the day also. So you say ils vont au théâtre le jeudi. Okay, on ne peut pas dire, on va pas dire sur jeudi. Even if I have to say in the morning, on ne dit pas dans le matin, c'est juste le matin, okay? Le soir, l'après-midi, comme ça. Okay, so they go to the theater on Thursdays. So on here is denoted as le. Then you have son bureau se trouve au 4e étage. Son bureau se trouve au 4e étage. अभी यहाँ पे भी हम लोगों ने स्योर नहीं लगाया है कि भाई her office is on the 4th floor. English translation is this, but you will not use sûr. ठीक है, so son bureau se trouve au 4e étage. Here you have to use article contracté in this context. ठीक है, तो यहाँ पे आपको sûr avoid करना है. You do not have to use sûr. Next is she lives on the top floor. Again, we are talking about the floor. So say elle habite au dernier étage, the last, the top floor. है ना? AU क्यों लगाया है? Because dernier is masculine singular, है ना? इसीलिए AU. Then you have le Louvre est à votre gauche. Le Louvre est à votre gauche. The Louvre is on your left. अब मुझे बोलना on your left doesn't, यहाँ पे literally doesn't mean ना on my left side. So is here in this context we are using the preposition à. Okay, à votre gauche. ठीक है, le Louvre est à votre gauche. Le Louvre est à gauche. Le Louvre est à droite. Comme ça. Okay. So we have seen this preposition sur, it represents different problems. So it is not always translated by on in English and vice versa. On is also not translated with sur in French. Always not like the case. Okay, so you have to find out different ways of using the preposition on in your context, in the phrases. Okay. Now this was about sur. Now we will be using, or maybe we will try to know the difference between en and dans. Okay, let me just see if there are any comments. Okay, so who are participating? So any comments? Okay, anything you guys want to learn as a new topic, you can put your preferences below in the comments. I'll try to take up that topic in the next class, maybe. Okay. Okay. Now, we will be coming to the difference between dans and en, right? So it has different uses. तो बहुत सारे लोग बच्चे ऐसे होते हैं, the students they get different, confused between dans ou en. They ask me where we use dans, where we use en. Now, dans, it is used for an action about to begin. Used for an action about to begin. Now, par exemple, le train part dans 3 minutes. So, अभी जो ट्रेन है वो 3 मिनट के बाद, जाने वाली है. So, here we are saying that this action is about to begin in 3 minutes. So, it's like, what you say? Near future also, future proche में आपने पढ़ा होगा that we use dans, है ना? So le train part dans 3 minutes. We are talking about some duration, time duration here. That is why we will be using dans. The second is je reviens dans 5 minutes. Again, we are talking about any time duration here. I'll be back in 5 minutes. तो वो अगले 5 मिनट के अंदर I will be back. Right? So je reviens dans 5 minutes. I'll be back in 5 minutes. Okay, this is how we use the dans. Now we have to look for the preposition en. Now, en, it indicates the length of time an action has taken. The length of time an action has taken, takes, or it will take. ठीक है? अभी क्या है? Let's just read the examples. Then you will try to differentiate between dans and en. Okay, Amadou a couru le marathon en moins de 4 heures. So here we have talked about the length of that time, है ना? कितना उसने in less than 4 hours. यहाँ पे en moins de 4 heures. So here we have used en. It's the length of the time. Okay. Amadou ran the marathon in less than 4 hours. अभी ये क्या है? This action has already taken place. ठीक है? Now we are summarizing this action and we are talking about that length of time. उसने 4 घंटे के अंदर मैराथन कर ली, उसने 3 घंटे में मैराथन कर ली. So en moins de 4 heures. Right? So the next example, cet enfant peut lire un livre en quelques heures. Cet enfant peut lire un livre en quelques heures. This child can read a book within a few hours. अभी हम time duration का length बता रहे हैं कि अभी थोड़ी सी देर में ये he can read this book. So en quelques heures. ठीक है? यहाँ पे ये नहीं बोल रहे. अच्छा, so when I have to say, let's say this child can read the book in 30 minutes, then I will say dans 30 minutes. Okay, there I'm specifying the time, but यहाँ पे भी मैं क्या length of the time बता रही हूँ. Within a few hours, en quelques heures. Okay. The next is elle pourra accomplir cette tâche en 2 heures. Elle pourra accomplir cette tâche en 2 heures. She'll be able to accomplish this task in 2 hours. Okay. Again, this is the length of the time she will be taking to complete this task. Then we are using en. Elle pourra accomplir cette tâche en 2 heures. Okay. Now here is the exercise for you. You have to complete each sentence with the appropriate preposition. So here are 10 sentences I have made for you. I'll just keep the screen on, and if you are anytime watching this live, you can put your answers in the comments and you can take the screenshot. I will be responding to your comments, and so you have to take care where to use sur, where to use dans, where to use en, right? So 6 to 10, you can take the screenshot. Ok, Henry a trouvé un trousseau de clés dash la rue. Ok, I'll just read out these sentences. Ok, phrase numéro 1. Ma chambre d'hôtel donne dash la Seine. So this example, we have done this relevant example, related to this. Deuxième phrase, cet ouvrier travaille 5 jours, blanc 7. Troisième, nous partons pour Bali, dash quelques jours. Il suit un cours d'informatique, blanc mercredi. Ok, cinquième, rappelez-moi 5 minutes. Okay, we are specifying, precising the time. Sixième, Henry a trouvé un trousseau de clés, dash la rue. Septième, dépose 1000 euros, dash sur, désolé, son compte avant lundi. Huitième, mon frère n'a jamais un centime, blanc lui. D'ordinaire, il peut traduire un texte de ce genre une semaine. Ok, la dernière phrase, dixième, Elodie habite, dash, troisième étage. This example also we have done. So it's very easy, but, you need to know the difference between these three. That's very important. क्योंकि क्या होता है कि it's not just about learning something from YouTube, from Instagram, from social media. It's actually about applying. ठीक है, आपको अभी कुछ समझाया है तो you have to just, अब जैसे आपने देखा है कि sur, dans, en, these three prepositions are actually confusing. So just do your Google research, है ना? आप Google research करिए, Google पे देखिए the difference between the three. ठीक है? You look for some examples, look for some sentences, try to note those sentences in your notebook. ठीक है, उसके बाद आप wherever you read, let's say अगर आप कोई नॉवल पढ़ रहे हैं, फ्रेंच की स्टोरी बुक पढ़ रहे हैं, तो आपके पास ऐसे जब सेंटेंसेस आते हैं तो sur, en, dans से कोई भी सेंटेंस आता है तो आपको उसको एनालाइज करना, यू हैव टू एनालाइज इट कि व्हाई इट इज sur here, व्हाई नॉट dans, व्हाई इट इज en, व्हाई नॉट dans, है ना? व्हाई इट इज no, व्हाई नॉट sur. So this self question, just जब the day you will start self questioning yourself, I can guarantee you आप फ्रेंच बहुत जल्दी सीख जाएंगे. ठीक है, so here are my courses which I offer. A1 plus A2 is a combination course, 2 levels together in just 4 months. TEF TCF preparation, definitely I am a TEF TCF expert coach, so that is my forte. All time DELF again. So if you know the language, DELF, DAL, and spoken French. Okay, spoken French for all levels who is interested. Okay, so thank you for joining this live, and hope to see you soon with another French topic. If you have any topic you want to do with me, you are free to mention in the comment box. I will look at it and I'll try to educate you with that relevant topic. Okay, chalo. Okay, so if you want to connect with me, you can connect on my Instagram channel, shivanijainfrench.com. Oh, sorry, that's the website. So my handle is also Shivani Jain French. Okay, so over